just set up. Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm really tired. Okay, so I've been studying this for about 10 minutes now, trying to decide how to explain this video. So I've been hearing people comparing Curry this season to his unanimous MVP season, which obviously Curry is a great player, but I just think Jokic is the better overall numbers player, and his team is doing better than Curry's. Here's my reasoning. So Curry is averaging 29, 6, and 6. Jokic is averaging 26, 12, and 9. When was the last time you seen a center average almost a triple-double? You don't, do you? Jokic is averaging more steals, more rebounds, more assists. His team has a better record. Even if you think Curry deserves to win, Jokic is the better overall numbers player. And even if you want to butt in and be like, oh, what about Joel Embiid? Joel Embiid is averaging 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. Him and Jokic, they're averaging the same rebounds, but Joel's averaging more points, and Jokic is averaging more assists. And like I said, but the difference about this one is Joel's team does have a better record, but you do got to admit it's not because of him. He also has Ben Simmons, Danny Green, Seth Curry, Tobias Harris, freaking Dwight Howard. You have all those players. Who does Jokic have? Murray? Aaron Gordon? But see, between these are the three main players I've heard about MVP. See, it's hard to choose Curry because the other two just have better stats, and their teams are doing better. So, out of these three, I'm gonna have to take out Curry first. So we're gonna go first, second, third, and like MVP voting. I'm putting Curry as third because him and Joel are averaging the same amount of points, but Joel and Jokic are averaging more rebounds, assists, and their teams have the better record. Now, between Jokic and Joel, I'm gonna give a point already to Joel because his team has a better record. I'm going to give another point to Joel because he is averaging more points than Jokic. But then I'm also going to give a point to Jokic because he's averaging almost a triple-double and doing it efficiently too. Now, I am going to have to give another point to Jokic because I just feel like Jokic is the better overall offensive player. Obviously, Joel is better at defense, and he's good at offense, but Jokic is better at offense than him. Hear me out. If Joel puts up a stat line of 29 with 3 assists, say all 3 of those assists are threes, right? You got 9 points there, plus your 29. That's 38 points. He contributed to about 38 points of the team's total. But Jokic, say he has a game where he puts up 26 and 9, but say every single one of those is a 3. So you have, what is that, 27 plus 26, which is about, what is that, 53? So while Jokic could at most contribute to 53 points, Joel, at most, contributes to 38 points. But I don't know. It's hard to choose between the two because they're both really amazing players. I want to give it to Jokic, but I have to say Joel, just because, like I said, his team has the better overall record, averaging more points, averaging the same amount of rebounds as him. I feel like this year it's going to be a really close MVP race. I feel like, yeah, a couple people are going to give it to a third person, but mainly it's going to be Joel and Jokic, which is very weird because I think the last time that a center won MVP, who was the last center to win MVP? I think it was Shaq, right? Was Shaq the last center to win MVP? I know the past few years it's been Giannis, but Giannis is technically a power forward / small forward. It was Giannis, Steph, LeBron, Harden, Russell Westbrook, D Rose. It was Kevin Garnett in 2004, but he technically was a power forward. Sorry, I'm 90% sure that the last center to win an MVP was Shaq. So if one of them wins it, they will be the first center in, I think, almost 20 years to win. I think they will be the first center in almost 20 years to win MVP. Because I think since then it's been divided by LeBron, Dirk, Giannis, Harden, Steph, all of them. But in my conclusion, I think the way that the MVP race this year is going to be probably a really close race between Jokic and Joel. And then there's obviously going to be a third person, but there's not going to be many votes for them. So I honestly can't say until we get there. So I'll probably make a part 2 of this video once the end of the season comes and the awards are announced. I think we're like halfway to the end of the season. So I'll make a part 2 to this at the end of the NBA season, and I will see if my predictions are correct.